And 1 sec, quickly share it, and we are good to go. What is this doing? Merzain versus Hyperviper. All right, we are live. Thank you for joining me on this one. So, like I was saying to the last commentator, that if you are the lucky one that draws to buy, you get an option to commentate or take a mad break. And you have thankfully come in and commentated, because last time I did like a whole day of solo commentating, and it is rough.
Oh yeah,
it is difficult. One more share and we are good to go. All right, awesome. So thank you very much. Do you want to just introduce yourself for the channel?
Sure. I'm Symbiote. I'm an X-Wing player.
Hey.
Recent MCU convert. Love Marvel so far. Going hard into it. So having a great time.
Yeah, it sound like a lot of the X-Wing players. You get into it and you just kind of get a small taste of it. And you're just like, oh, this is like 1.0 where decisions matter and all these other good stuff.
I actually missed 1.0 with X-Wing. I came right as 2.0 came out.
Oof. I mean, 2.0 was like a real nice throwback to 1.0, like when it first came out versus when 1.0 first came out, but it's much the same. So we have got Hyperviper 1 priority, and we've got Merzain has picked 18 threat, and yeah, let's see some of these squads. So just for your info, the way that the what's the name of it? The stream review comes up is that Hyperviper, I keep him on my left. So that way it's a bit easier. So we got Merzain is running Panther, Moon Knight, Black Cat, Amazing Spider-Man, and Miles Morales. Don't know his leadership yet. And we've got Hypervipers coming in with Captain America, Voodoo, Black Cat, Panther, Iron Fist. That is a filthy. They're both filthy squads. And we've got Portals and Spider Infected. So it should be a weirdly slow or fast game, depending how it pans out.
It could be a pretty high-scoring game.
Yeah, exactly. We had some massive scoring games in round one. I know that we had multiple games where the winner hit 23 points, which is quite large. One in particular was
one of my games.
Yeah, exactly. One in particular was Travis or Triple E versus Josh Deaton. Travis lost 23-0.
Oof.
Yeah, although Travis was running Thanos and Dormammu at 16. But that being said, the Black Order counter of having a Mind Gem Thanos move after the Black Order player, or whatever, the counter in that regard, Travis said he can confirm it is very effective.
That's good to hear.
Which is nice to know. It just sucks that you have to bring Thanos to counter Thanos, right?
That's why he's on my list.
Leadership. So, a lot of people, Miles, awesome. So, Miles Morales leadership for Merzain. We got Amazing Spider-Man, which I love to see because I think he's a really top-notch character. I got Moon Knight, Black Cat, Panther. So awesome things to go there and really tanky. And then vice versa on Hyperviper squad, we've got the deadly duo of Voodoo and Black Cat under Captain America's leadership, which is pretty nasty.
Looks like he's immediately advanced R&D and getting energy off of Iron Fist on the Black Cat.
I don't mind that actually, because now you're set up Black Cat for the steal turn one, right? That's the reason you bring it in. So yeah,
very good
Captain
call.
America sadly has been relegated to just enabling huge amounts of turn 1 plays. What's happening, Darren? Welcome back, mate. Round 2. So yeah, so you bring in a double power unit like oh god, that's a good block and that's a good attack roll. Like Iron Fist, just basically is there just solely to grab something, be semi-tanky, and to enable the turn 1 steal on Black Cat, which is absolutely disgusting. So that was a Moon Knight attack into Iron Fist. We slipped the damage through, which was fairly lucky, to be honest. Well, actually, he got fairly lucky not to one-shot. Unlucky not to absolutely smash that Iron Fist with that opening attack roll.
Yeah, 5 damage and 4 blocks. That was rough.
Very good. Got some power. Looks like he's interacted and put that portal under Web Warrior control. Slipping through an Iron Fist is decent. Like, Iron Fist is... because he sits at that 5 health threshold. I did a whole season of Midnight Suns, and I actually found him kind of... he can be kind of irritating because he can just pop out of nowhere. I would expect to see Merzain do the exact same thing, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Panther, people forget how disgustingly good he is, but he is exceptional, and this is one of the things that he loves to do, which is to go and steal your opponent's extracts. So it's quite funny seeing them do it to each other. Black Cat, I think, can steal that, I want to say. I mean, she can probably steal any of them.
2 moves.
Yeah. Got Amazing Spider-Man. It's going to be sitting there with 1. Voodoo should grab that. Oh, Voodoo going straight up. I don't mind this actual... I actually don't mind this play at all, because even if Amazing Spider-Man comes up and takes this other spider infected, which I think he has to, because if he doesn't, then Panther's going to lose it.
Yeah, that's really going to swing the scoring then.
Yeah. I like this, actually. Let's bring Panther. If we bring up Black Cat, does we have advanced R&D on his side and Merzain's side? We don't. Sometimes when you're on the receiving end of these turn 1 plays, the trick is to just turn on the option of violence and turn it on like immediately, which Merzain's squad's actually quite good at, to be honest. There's enough spider portals though that he possibly / should be able to negate it.
And try to even that score out.
Yeah. No skulls, so you'd be happy about that. So he owns 2, whereas Hyper currently owns 0. So Merzain's getting 3, Hyper's getting 3, so it is equaled out. I like
Cat's going for Black Panther that she's not grabbing that portal.
Yeah. It's interesting as well because he's obviously setting up his super cheap bodyguard there, but let's see if he can flip this back. It would be kind of nice for him to flip this over. Skull, and only 1. I don't think that flips. And not only that, but Merzain can now place him right out of bodyguard range. So that's like a small catastrophe. Not like game losing, but definitely a that's a blow to your plans if you're Hyperviper, right?
It's a big setback, yeah, because that would he was in a good position there. Now he's just behind a dumpster.
Yeah, exactly. Like you flip that round, he swaps the spider portal over and keeps a bodyguard range on Panther. That'd be nice.
And he had decent odds of grabbing it. Only needs 2 successes on 4 dice.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Like the odds were in his favor. Not only that, not only did it go against him, but it also launched him. So he's just assessing his options for Amazing Spider-Man here. I like this play from... trying to wonder here. So I want to say, I mean, do you bother picking up that spider infected at the top if you're Amazing Spider-Man? You don't, right?
He's just going straight for the portal. If he can contest all these portals and keep Cat or anyone else from flipping him, he's way ahead on points and having a great time.
Exactly. So he manages to flip that. Well, that's it. It's interesting. So you essentially leaving that spider infected on the ground next to Black Cat is as good as making her try to steal it, right? Because she's got to walk over to grab
Yeah.
it.
It's a trap for Black Cat. She can either pick that one up or she can steal one, but she can't do both.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen Merzain ever play before. I've always known he's been a real top quality player, and I've known that Hyperviper has definitely been in the. I think he's been in the cut multiple times for the league. Yeah, there we go. I don't mind Spider Infected. Yeah, I've been featuring it quite a bit actually in some of my rosters because it gets around the Black Cat, steal and run away with all the objectives. Same as Voodoo.
I like
Voodoo,
it.
yeah, Voodoo can't just come in and make your key piece drop everything. You can only, really influence one thing, which is nice.
Yeah, I was running it a lot in my Spider Foes to go along with well-laid plans because then they have to spread the tokens out. You can get multiple people to drop tokens, but I just keep rolling the blanks and getting pushed around by it, so I had to cut it. It was doing me more harm than good.
I know the feeling. I like this portals as well because I mean we talk about Voodoo. He's obviously like probably the best character in the game currently, aside from Thanos and Corvus and some of those other heavy hitters. But at least if you can pay to flip something immediately, even if Voodoo comes in and puts his token on you, at least you don't have to do anything. You've already got the point. It's on him to come over and flip it after that.
I've been enjoying the flip ones. I've got both flips, Spider Portals and the Mutant Madman, and I'm really enjoying that gameplay there.
Yeah, I bet. You don't have to deal with Criminal Syndicate either, which is always nice.
Oh yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with that. Criminal Syndicate. It's interesting looking at least talking to the. I don't think we've had the squads released for the top cut, but the TTS league yet. But talking to a lot of people in it, a lot of them have either brought Brotherhood to counter Criminal Syndicate and have a good shot at killing Black Order, or they've gone Criminal Syndicate. At least it's not going to be like last league, though.
What happened last league?
It was like 8 of the 16 were all Sam.
Oh boy!
And of the 8 of the 16, I think it was. I don't want to say it was all 8 won their first rounds, but I know top 4 was just all Sam spam.
What was the change then that made Sam spam less prevalent?
Great. All you've got disappeared.
Okay.
And Enchantress got nerfed. So it was still good, but yeah, not as good. Like Sam Spam is still fantastic, right? Like it didn't get nerfed. I would say it just kind of they had to just slightly change what they're playing. Just bring in Black Cat and Voodoo and change away from Enchantress and whoever else. But yeah, Sam Spam basically ran 5 or 6 wide. It held their final activation till Enchantress, and then she'd come in and destroy the world. Either burn the world with beams or advance you off of the point, your entire team off of the points.
It looks like Hyperviper was able to steal that Spider Portal back off Merzain.
Yeah, big. Well, I don't think he flipped that one, right? But he rolled.
Oh, did he not?
Nah, because he only had the 1 power, so he picked up the portal.
Oh, yep.
But that being said, placing himself there essentially is the same thing, right? Because he's got to roll equal to the number of characters contesting, so they roll greater than. So that's almost as good as.
No, he should have. Well, he at least spent 2 power because he's only on 1 now. Because he had the 2 power from Black Cat.
Yeah, good point. So maybe he did roll it. Yeah.
Hey, Vaughn.
Yo.
Did you start the TTO timer?
Thank you. Let's sit in my background. It's on now. I'll just take 5 minutes of it. Thanks. Cheers, bro. Thank you, Merzain. Let's go. Let's just.
Yeah, so Viper has priority, and he's got just. I feel like he's in a really great position right now.
Oh, what did that just do? Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Wait, yeah.
Sort of just took 5 minutes off timer because I've got his start. But
Awesome.
everyone should be started. So the order, so if you're just tuning in, guys, and we're basically running a tournament, the way it works is essentially get paired, go to your table. If you set up early, you start early, right? Yeah. So round 2, Merzain up 5-4 against Hyperviper. Really like these squads. So we got Hyperviper has priority, and we're starting with Voodoo. So
no, these are the spiders.
these
Spiders
biters,
going off.
these biters, cool. These 4 of them sitting on Hyperviper. Man, it's really rough when your entire squad gets displaced off of this.
You're telling me.
The pairing list went live earlier today. Morgan versus Jacob. Oh man, that'll be a good game. I'll see if I can cast that, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Depends what time these guys are playing. Who is my casting second? This is Symbiote. He's one of the guys in the tournament. Oh man, this whole squad is just getting displaced right now. I'm assuming Captain's awesome to you.
That is me, yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Last spider roll, man.
Is that 4 for 4?
I think that's 4 from 4. My experience is always the opposite. I'm the guy that gets like 0 from 4.
Oh yeah, I'm the 4 for 4 guy. It's,
Yeah, I alternate. I'll go 4 for 4 one round, 0 for 4 the next round.
Or if I'm lucky, I'll go 1 for 4, but that 1 is the only one I didn't want to go off.
Yeah, I was going to say it's usually like only one of the spider infecteds like really matters. At least it was 5 from 5 went off.
That's
So his Panther gets to go.
Because that's important to displace Black Panther back because he's in prime position to start.
Absolutely.
Paying down.
So the question is, do you take the violence option and move his Panther and pin him against that dumpster? Because being under Captain America's leadership, Hyperviper's Panther can open up with Mantle for 1 power. Still don't know if that's a good option because it is punching into another another Panther who is quite likely to just be invulnerable to the whole thing.
I don't like any of these options. Whatever you put him near, he's gonna give a bad time to.
Needs to be careful. Merzain's actually got some sneaky stuff online, right? So let's say he opens with Moon Knight. Hyperviper's going first, but let's just say he opens with Moon Knight. Moon Knight rolls up. If he rolls his personality into power, he's Mystic Spender online immediately, and he's staring at Panther, and it's range 3.
That would be a painful attack for Panther.
Oh yeah. So Hyperviper, where do you start? Who is your priority choice here? It's got to be maybe.
I'm not scared of Fist. He doesn't have the energy to do anything dangerous yet.
No, but Hyperviper gets to go first. Does he start with Iron Fist?
You mean killing him? That's Merzain's Fist.
Is it? No, Merzain doesn't have Iron Fist.
Does he not? Wait, am I backwards again?
180 the other way around. You should have Hyperviper on your left.
The overlays. I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
I was expecting the overlay to match the little trays there.
Yep. Jeez. There's some good attacks going on. So I want to say this is Hyperviper's Panther and that he's rolled her Mantle. So we got 5 into 3 blocks. So Moon Knight's stepping up here. Oof, Moon Knight only taking 2. This is dangerous. It's like that high risk, high reward. You do want to get rid of this Moon Knight. Like if you had to choose someone of days, it's probably him because you don't want to deal with repercussions, right? But
But if you don't take him out, he can
Oh yeah, that's what I'm just thinking.
retaliate hard.
See, with the option I was talking about before with the multiple personalities was a small chance, like he had to roll specifically power or he had to roll a crit to get the movement action. But even then, he's got to generate a power.
Now he just wants the damage roll.
Yeah. So he's flipped over that into Avengers Control,
That's good. That's good.
and that's Panther done. That's dangerous because here we go. Here goes Moon Knight. I think he rolls power, so why not? Here we go. Spender coming in.
Straight into the spender. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, thank God it didn't pop off. Trip block 4. Panther will take 4. How does this work? After it's resolved, place within 1, but before damage is dealt, you can push. So push. I would push him off the point. It's any direction, I believe. No, it's away.
If you push him against the car, that you can
Yeah.
place it 1, stay on the point, take it right back.
Love it. Moon Knight. Did a whole season of Midnight Suns where he featured in every one of my games, including every practice game leading up to it. And I got to say, I very much enjoy playing him.
I've never seen him disappoint.
No. The only time he disappoints is if you just have one of those like games where you're just like, I cannot roll anything to save my life.
I was going to rapid fire, take out Black Panther, and pick that spider up too.
Yep. So he scores. He scores the point. He scores the rapid. Oh, we're doing staff. 3 into 3 blocks.
Staff gives him the rerolls, right? That makes sense.
He doesn't flip it, and he gets displaced. Right?
Ooh.
He rolls the skull. It's may displace, so it's on Hyper to figure it out. There we go. Nice. I like this. Measuring out the Iron Fist activation to see if there's a chance he can capitalize and daze his character.
That should be a flip though, right? He got 1 crit.
You got to do equal to, or you got to do more than the number of defending characters, right?
But Black
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You are 100% correct. Yeah, he just put the token on it.
Didn't get the kill for the spider, but did get the point back, so that's something.
Yeah, it's like it kind of equals each other out. So I'd assume that Iron Fist will probably head up there. Yeah. At a minimum, just double move and flip it.
Just threaten.
That was it. So there's where Merzain needs to be careful. So his turn 1 tactics of essentially conceding all the majority of the spiders in favor of winning the portals. He needs to make sure he holds these portals. Currently, he's down 1. So where do we start? Luckily, with this, what is it? Secure, you can hold it and run, right? You don't have to hang around for it. So Amazing Spider-Man's actually a good choice here because he's not secure locked and holding down a point to try and score VPs, right? You can get aggressive with him.
Yep, he's got the point. There's no one else really threatening to take it back at the moment.
It's unlucky he didn't. If he had the 2 power right now and he gets some momentum going, jeez. None go through. I was going to say he's in a very real situation where if he gets a crit in a while and gets his momentum, he could actually daze both of those characters. But sadly, no.
Not quite amazing, that attack.
Yeah, not quite. There we go. That's better. All right. So Amazing Spider-Man done. Moon Knight done. No tactics cards played from Merzain. What do we got left? Brace for impact, assemble, heroes hire, mission objective. So still got good stuff left. And he can sacrifice Iron Fist to save Black Panther.
I like that play. If Iron Fist gets flipped, he's online for the Iron Fist next turn.
Oh yeah. Fails the roll. That's actually kind of big.
Double skull too.
Yeah. That's not only is it big, but it's really nice seeing characters like players that recognize opportunities in the moment, right? Because you can tell that both of these guys are actually decent at tournaments. It's one of the things I've been talking about the tournament is it's quite interesting watching players that you can tell are really used to the pace of the league, where you get a week to look at the roster and all of these things to just assess your matchup. But you know, tournament, hey man, you get 5 minutes to see my roster and then you got to go from there. So I really like that play because you can see he's immediately recognized that Panther can have a go at this. Like with exactly with how this has gone, he can he might be able to kill Black Hat just from that one failed roll. Like that's one of those things that can sometimes spiral your entire game out of control.
And then if Cat's down, she's dropping the spider. I guess really it's just a captain that could take it back, and that's a double move on him to do that. So he's not doing anything else.
Does he get the wild? Does not get the wild. So Miles dead in the water there. I don't mind that. I probably would have preferred that to become just a punch into maybe Captain America to see if you can like kick him further away and out of contention. Because now he's going to be able to walk and then do a shield throw. So your Miles actually might get a punched here. So I think this is what's happening here, or this is the roll. Oh my god, I think that's the roll for the point. That's the second time it's happened to him.
Oh, that is heartbreaking.
I want to see a numbers guy tell me what the chance of that happening is. He's 7 dice, 4 skulls, 3 blanks. So I mean that's one active. He's got one activation left. I really like this play actually. So capitalizing on the double failed roll, bringing Panther here. One, you're bringing your tankiest character. Oh, at least it's gone both ways. Wow.
These are some crazy spider portals.
This is insane. Like, it's quite possibly the worst 3 dice rolls I've ever seen. So placing Panther, other side of that. I still like the Panther play there, right? Moving Panther up here, it's the thickest concentration of characters. He's the most likely for Merzain, apart from Amazing Spider-Man, to hang around after taking a few punches so he can utilize his control later on in the turn instead of having to blow his load early. So having Amazing Spider-Man and Panther there is quite a good support for Moon Knight. So Voodoo to go. If I'm Voodoo, I'm probably just going to attack his Black Cat, to be honest.
I wouldn't give her energy.
Well, you just attack her and put the token on her, right? And then just, there you go.
Yeah, token her up, that's true.
I mean, her spender is online next turn anyway.
Yeah, she is primed to steal.
Yeah, so we got Avengers of the Temple happening here. So Voodoo will be doing a small advance. Panther doing one as well. Sorry about that. Involuntary yawn / stretch.
What time is it there for you right now?
It is 5 a.m.
Oof.
Yeah, I woke up at 1:55 for this.
I don't think I've seen 5 a.m. in years now.
Oh, I've seen it for the last 2 mornings, sadly. Oh, I was on shift at work. So, Voodoo going into Panther. Double block into 2 hits. He will gain a power from the skull. Just needs to generate just a little bit more power and he can pop it off. Sap power. No power on Panther. Wow.
Oh,
Do the reroll here. No block. So he'll slip a damage through. But oh, that's Amazing Spider-Man, sorry. Is it? Oh no, he's equipping him. That's what it is. My bad. The old Amazing Spider-Man quip. Love to see it.
I always forget about that power.
Yeah, very sneaky.
It's just what, 1-for-1 reroll?
Yeah, but it's targeted reroll, right? So he targeted the wild. Not that it mattered. He didn't have any power on to steal from Sat power, but you know, it's the thought that counts.
It's good to try.
All right, can Black Cat flip this? 1, 2. Yes, nails it.
Yeah, wow.
Big flip.
All right.
Big flip. So he owns all 4 again. So it's gonna be 5 to 4 again. So 10-8. I actually, to be honest, still favor Hyper a little bit just because he's holding 4 of these extracts, right? If he gets another one of these turns where he has to move, all of his characters get moved, the spider infected, I'll favor Merzain, but odds are he should be okay. Yep. That's 1. 2. It's almost like it's 50-50, right? 3, 4.
And if you get them all round 1, you don't get them all round 2. It's perfect.
Merzain is moving. Okay, so his Panther is moving. Is there anything that he can do to capitalize on this? Yeah.
I mean, his Panther's on the other side of the car, which is always good to
Yeah.
keep that pounce from hurting too much.
Exactly. I like that. It's good. Even the initial displacement he used on Panther from the portal to put him on the other side of the car was a really nice play.
Yeah, having that car in between is really blunting some of his damage.
Yep. So there's no field dressing on either side here. So if I am Hyperviper, I am trying to daze this Moon Knight at this stage.
Panther should be able to do that. I
Yeah.
don't see any problems there.
So he's pouncing, brace for impact coming out. Very nice.
And he does have his spinner available.
So usually Panther just mantles and does his builder.
Yeah, I was looking at
Panther
spinner,
to do his spender has to have an exceptional amount of power.
It looks like 6 to make it really hurt.
I would say that this would be a day's Moon Knight.
That appears to be so.
Yeah. So 3 sitting in there. Panther currently has. Oh, I forget that Panther is before damage is dealt. The push happens. Disgust. So he still has an action, yeah. So I think I would be hesitant to try to get this no go. Black Cat's there. Still doesn't flip the portal, so he's 0 from 3 on the last 3 portal flips. Yeah, the old place 1 glitch. It's a pain in the butt sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go. He did place 1 because he interacted with it last turn. So, does Panther move away? Do you punch into Black Cat? And you can always Go Go ahead.
I would not give Black Cat any energy at all right now.
So because Mantle is reroll all, right, or as many as you want, some of the sneaky stuff you can do with Panther is reroll your hits.
Oh, and just either go for 6 hits or go for 0 hits. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Go for 6 and 1 shot, or go for 0 and try and just push her out. You know, just push her into irrelevance so she can't just
I like that. I like that.
double move onto whichever point he wants him to double move onto at the end of the turn. One thing I will say for Merzain is he needs to be careful here in that he sitting a Panther sitting on 4 damage, you can tunnel visual in to try to kill him. And that can be a mistake sometimes because he just hangs around forever.
Well, if Brace wasn't up, then the throw could have taken him down.
Yeah, the
And
bounce,
that would
yeah.
be a good just pounce onto him and then just go straight into cap.
Exactly.
At least make him spin the Brace.
The brace is now spent, which leaves him open for the Amazing Spider-Man webline swing into 7 dice strike, which will have the momentum trigger potentially, which could get him and possibly someone else. So he's still got options there because that Panther's done, right? He's not moving anywhere else. There's nothing else that can shift him around.
Looks like a bodyguard into captain.
Yep. Cap blocks it. Does get the push cap though.
If you can shove him out of bodyguard range, you might can finish off Panther, and then that spider's open for someone else to grab.
Oh, absolutely. And you'll get to push that Panther around. Whether you want to push Panther around, I don't know, but may as well, right? 2 hits, 3 blocks. This is what I'm talking about, right, with Panther. He can seem like he's sitting there really weak, but unless you're bringing in mystic attacks or throws, there's worlds where he just survives for the next, foreseeable future. Shadow Marvel. I don't think that Merzain did automatic power phase. Let me double check that. Iron Fist, Black Cat, Moon. No, Moon Knight got power.
Yeah, I see auto power from both teams.
Yeah. Yeah, Peter Parker had 0 power at the end of last turn, so him sitting on 1 power I think is accurate. And Black Cat double moves and interacted, so no, that's bang on, Shadow. But thanks for a good pickup. It's sometimes weird seeing them sitting on so low power so late in the game, right? So he is placed within 1. It's just not showing up. So the age-old place 1 glitch. I think is what they're doing. I forget. Does Cap have a 5 dice shield throw down?
Yes.
Wild. So he's gonna ricochet. Who do you ricochet into? Miles? Probably Miles, right? Might just go into Steve Rogers. There's no point going to Miles. You might power him up accidentally. Yeah. Block. Two blocks there.
Taking 1 on Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, you're actually happy about that, right?
More power.
Well,
yeah.
he just needs 2. As soon as he gets to that 2, that threshold, that's it. That's webline swing, 7 dice. You can do it into cap. Oh, it's that time of the morning. Yeah, so you could do the webline swing into cap, hit him for 7 dice, because then the momentum trigger, you throw yourself into another character within 2. So you could punch cap for 7 and momentum into Panther, which is a much better chance of killing him.
I like this. It looks like Miles is trying to throw Cap into Black Panther off as a kick.
Yeah, I mean, no wild, but he might push a few damage through here. 2 damage currently going through on Cap.
You still got a second attack too, just fishing for that wild.
Yeah, true that. I honestly would think that Cap should be 6 health on his healthy side. It annoys me to no end that he's not.
He's 5 on the front, 6 in the back.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the wild. So he's going to slip one in from the throw. How did you find the timed round for your first round?
We had like 40 minutes left. It was
Perfect.
it was a slaughter.
0 blocks. Panther getting dazed. Big Miles play.
Miles can pick
Mission
that right up.
mission objective coming in, pushing it straight onto Panther. I'm only onto Cap. Mission objective. One of the most underrated cards around. It so often doesn't feature in people's 10s and should.
I try to include it in mine, but I always end up cutting it because I have too many other things I want.
So it used to be the card number 9, used to be your 9th card. Now it's your 11th card.
Mm-hmm.
So you used to only have about 8 tactics cards. You used to always just sit there going, "Oh, it's my number 9 card. I just can't fit it." Now it's sitting number 11, sadly.
So
Going for a flip, and he nails it this time. He does get repositioned though. I would send him straight towards his own board edge, knowing that he still has a long move available to him.
Yep.
So why would you move him up?
Choosing violence, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the power to interact with anything, so I guess there's nothing to worry about there in that regard. It's not like he's going to flip multiple portals. Finger guns, what's happening? This is Symbiote, one of the guys competing in the tournament. He's helping me co-host for this round. A lot of interest about you, Symbiote. A lot of people are like, "Who is this person? Where is this voice? I know this voice."
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows me.
Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Casting's it's more difficult than it looks. So 7 dice flop into Captain America. Another 2 dice hit. 3 dice block. Oof, Merzain a little bit unlucky there, not to slip one through, but it's fine. Catch you in a couple of weeks. Hell yeah, you're going to compete in the next one, picking guns? So what I've been doing for the tournaments is whoever's got the buy for the round, so instead of them just sitting around, bored, if they were planning on playing Marvel all day, they can come help to co-host, or they can take the break. I suspect towards the end of the day, people will take a break. Who is this? This is
Flying Kick and a Panther.
Nice.
Iron Fist.
Gotcha. Panther blocking it.
Yep, he got the point back, then came over there to play in the scrum.
Yep. What's he going to kick into Miles now, I think?
That's a solid kick there.
Cool. Seeing double crit on your 4 dice attacks when they flops into nothing is so upsetting. Ooh, not that it mattered anyway. But we're now on the point, and he's got. Oh man, do you spend the power to flip it, or do you hold it to do a Iron Fist activation next round?
I mean, you can always just fly and kick
and do it again. Yeah,
guaranteed
you flip it. You absolutely flip it. No skull for once, and he actually flips it.
He does get it. Wow. Okay, that's a big swinging back on these points.
Yeah, he's 3 out of 4. So Merzain currently only getting 2. Hyperviper getting 6, 2 out of 14, so we 12-14 currently. Unfortunate roll as well. It's happened again, but shield, skull, blank for his black cat to.
Oh no.
To flip it. Can she make this point? What power has she got? None anyway, so.
I think she's just moving in to set up for a Trollmaker or a Steel or something.
Yeah, potentially. You never know. How much time is left in the round? 70 minutes. Heaps. This game's going to be fast.
Excellent. We can pop in another one.
So Voodoo coming over. Does he use his printed value? He does. So only 2. Blank.
Just to do that.
And he gets it.
It's his one weakness.
Yep. Wow. Luckily, Merzain, well, not luckily, but oh, did they just do the numbers right on that? Oh yeah, he gets 8. Was he on 8? Yeah. Wow, that's game over.
Yeah, he's getting everything just with all the portals, all the spiders. Mm-hmm.
Boom. What a fast game. We did say it was going to be a fast game.
It's just there were so many points on the board. You know, if someone
Yeah.
someone pulled ahead on objectives,
They can just
going for it.
rapid fire it out. It's difficult for them. Well, we might go tune into some of the other games then.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Stand by 1 sec. Give them the heads up. You've got a lot of time. Sometimes it's good like that when you get a game that just pops off really quick, really fast in the middle of it. Used to be one of my favorite things that used to happen in X-Wing is if you can sneak it in and get a really fast game in the middle of the day, you actually come back for the second half of the day even better because you're going to be way more rested than everyone else.
Much more refreshing.
It's a crazy game, really powerful list on Hyperviper, but Merzain, I think he had a couple of triggers just not really go his way, and I think that would have kept him in it. Like, I think he was unlucky not to get Panther maybe 1 turn earlier, and Amazing Spider-Man really needed to get the momentum triggers and stuff going off, so I think he was slightly unlucky there. Both of them terribly unlucky with...
those portals.
Those
oof.
portals, just savage. Absolutely savage.
So many skulls.
Oh, man. Insanity, wasn't it? Give me 1 second, and I'll go find us another game. So who else we got? We have got Matt and Suzume Hyperviper. We could go check out Travis and Accident Pro Gaming. We got Crapulous and... Silas Nick, Josh Deaton, and Paul Galita. That might be no.
I actually did play Silas Nick in the Season 7 League. He was a great opponent, so
It's good.
could check on that.
Yep. Give me 1 second, and I'll go talk to the boys. Be right back.
Into Hulk.
Hello, boys. Sorry, real quick.
Yep.
Our other game is already done. Do you mind if we come in and stream the back end of your game?
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. So you just under what Bond Gaming 4 or MCP4 is the name?
MCP4 all lowercase, and then 1234 is the password.
Easy, thank you.
Uh-huh.
How are they already done?
All right. So it's under MCP4 is the name of it, and then just 1234.
Yep. Looks like Crabbless is hosting.
Yeah, that was a very fast game.
Yeah, I thought my last game was fast. That was something else. Oh, now this looks very... Dormammu, Hulkbuster, and Hulk. Oh my goodness, what is happening here?
Chaos is what's happening. It is nice running the tournament. I can just dive into other games just straight away. I didn't do this last round because we finished with like 20 minutes ago. So I thought, oh, it's not really worth it. But so Crabulous running Hulk, Dormammu, Hulkbuster, power everywhere. Blind Obsession left to play, and we've got 6 wide Web Warriors of Spider-Man, Venom. So Miles, Venom, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier, Loki, Ghost Rider. I love this squad, and we still got Pim Particle. That was Pim Particles. Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's where you get
Yeah,
to
it's
do an
nice.
extra throw.
Yeah, it's nice. Patch up, tactical analysis, and med pack. So still got some good stuff going on. And we're playing Demons and Alien Ship. So I suspect this will go. You would think that this would go to KO or round 6, right?
Oh, definitely. That's a very punchy squad, but there's a lot of spider people to punch through.
That's true. Yeah, going 6 wide is it's quite smart. But we do have Venom and Ant-Man and Loki and Ghost Spider all on their injured side.
He does have Bucky though, so more things to get dazed and KO'd, the more pain that comes back.
Shoot his way out of it. They're all on 0 wounds, so I'm assuming the end of turn 2. Wow, end of turn 2 is when they all got flipped, I think.
It looks like we just entered round 3.
Do you think Crabulus is just saying, I want to play the biggest models on the table?
Just looking at the table with those 3 big models, it looks beautiful.
It does
I
look
love
very cool. I like it. It's to say, he's the second person today that's running a squad like this, and that's the beauty of doing tournaments, right? Like, it's only one day that you're doing it for, whereas a league is, 6 to 9 weeks, you're locked in for a squad. So you can afford to take risks and do things like running Dormammu and Thanos together, or running these 3. How many points is this? 8. 6. All right. It's 20.
20. Yeah.
Yep. Extra power on each of these characters is quite good as well.
Oh, they're gonna be flush with power. Feeding Dormammu, lots of it.
8 dice
Some
attack,
of those big
not a very
screws.
good one. Two going through, I think. KO. That was Hulk, sorry. I was doing that. So
Poor
first KO character.
And Bucky doesn't have the power to respond. Oh,
Yeah, I would be activating Bucky next if I was Silas.
yeah, generate some power. Just if anything else goes down, he can retaliate.
Well, I'd do it, but I'd also sorry. Oh my god, it's so early. I would do it only if it wasn't going to cost me one of my KO characters.
True.
He does have Loki flip though, which means crits will no longer be rolled in, which is, I mean, you'd be happy about that, right? Stops these stops Hulkbuster and Dormammu from doing a ridiculous amount of hits.
I love the just the way Loki messes with your opponents.
Oh yeah. Hulkbuster paying to reduce the damage. Maybe, I don't know. This might be an attack. I don't know. No, this is Ant-Man going, isn't it?
Yes, Ant-Man just moved up and probably just tried to punch Hulkbuster for not a whole lot of effect.
3 dice, so what does he do for 3 dice?
Is that an energy attack? Wait, no. Ant-Man doesn't have energy, does he?
Where is Ant-Man? It's been a long time since I've seen him. The 4 dice attack, was it? Pim Particle Punch.
Well, he's in his... did he just transform? Okay.
Yeah, it auto transforms from that one.
Well, 3 dice because Hulkbuster's incinerated, that's why.
It's a shame. I would have paid 1 power and changed size. The normal way to do Ant-Man is you transform, then do a 6 dice uppercut into a 7 dice beam. Is the usual thing you're going for. Pin particles, nice. Coming in with a big throw. Size 3 or less. Are any of these guys size 3? 4?
Got the ambulance is size 3.
5.
Toss that at someone.
Good point.
Hulkbuster probably.
Slipping in some. Oh, it's Dormammu. Very nice. I like that.
Oh.
Play. Ant-Man done. Slipping in some sneaky damage there.
I like that.
Jeez, Dormammu's sitting on 10 power though.
Oh,
Double
spenders
spender.
coming in.
Yeah, double spender.
And what? You just get the you get the rainbow and you get to attack again, right? Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
And his all of his units are lined up to be within 2 of each other to really get those going off.
That's very risky. I would hit Loki, by the way. He needs to get rid of Loki if he wants to continue the punishment.
Oh, but if you hit Loki though, you can't chain your Dark Miasma.
That's a good point. Are they the same attack dice? 6 and 8. Oh, I think you still do, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's probably the correct play, but it's more fun to throw those extra Dark Miasmas around.
Skulls count for him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think that looks like that's the rainbow to get it off.
Is it the
He's
rainbow?
Yeah, he's got everything. Hit, crits, wilds.
Hit, crit. He needs hit,
And,
crit,
block, right?
shield, skull.
He got it all.
He does. Oh my god, he actually did it.
Oh, that's gonna be
Wow.
exciting to see.
How much damage does that do? Did he just roll that crit in?
Yes, he's got 9 dash in the tray.
He's next to Loki.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's just is it an aura? How does that work?
Yeah, I might just jump in because it actually makes it so this attack doesn't happen.
Okay. Oh yeah, because then he wouldn't have the shield in that case. I think the shield was the last thing rolled in.
Correct, yeah. See if they pick up on it. I'm just going to jump over. I don't want this to...
All right.
What table were they in? This is crabulous. Go back.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey boys. Is this the second part of that attack?
Yeah.
Don't forget you're in the Loki aura. So it stops crits being rolled in on the flip side.
Yeah. I did not. Did I roll crits in on that first one?
Yeah, that's where the shield came from.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see there in the chat. Okay, yep.
Yep.
Don't forget Loki. Okay, yep. Thanks for that.
No
Okay,
props.
so that attack did not happen.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Yep, Loki changes on the
And
flip
I'm-
side and he becomes
and-
even better.
Yeah.
Mhm. Nice. Thank you.
No worries, just jump it out.
Yeah.
It's funny how they need to do something that is a bigger highlight on how characters' abilities change when they flip. I just said, I was like, don't forget that Loki's there and etc. You can't roll in the crit. And Krabius was like, oh, thank you, I forgot about that. And then Silas actually goes, oh, I didn't know that.
I
It's
wish it was
like,
a different color or something. Just the bolt's
yeah, exactly.
nice, but it's still really easy to miss.
Exactly. It's like people forget Red Skull on his flip side takes damage if he rolls blanks as well.
Oh, does he? Oh,
Yeah, so instead of on Red Skull on his healthy side, on his charge to cube, if he rolls a skull, he takes a damage. Injured side, it's skulls and blanks.
Oh, that is painful.
That is, yeah. You
I
gotta
don't
be
like that.
you gotta be careful about it, right?
That sounds very dangerous to use.
Yeah, there's a couple of superpowers out there that either get really good or really bad on the flip side. So Dormammu just took 5 wounds off.
I think it was energy. Yeah, because he spent the energy
Yeah,
for his
thank
spender.
you.
And then,
Thank you. Yep.
then I believe he just did probably an attack into Loki or something.
Yeah,
with
he
three dice.
just put 3 damage into Loki.
Yep.
It's like he's
then he's
repositioning
teleporting
himself
up.
for 4.
Mhm.
So who's left to activate? Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster definitely can deal with Loki, I would say. He punches quite hard.
Oh, he should be able to, definitely. But not having power is a little sad, but even his builder is plenty strong.
Builder is just his builder is amazing.
With a 2 dice incinerated Loki. That's
Exactly. But you could
very
also
good buy.
if he passes, so he has an option here to do some cheeky stuff like passing on his Hulkbuster until after Loki activates, and then using double builder to push him, get the bubble outside.
It's like a
Another
Mystic Attack
3.
and a Dormammu.
And who did that though?
Was that not Loki's Mystic Attack? That's the only thing that would make Dormammu roll 5 dice, I believe.
Yeah, sorry, I think it is. I'm just trying to see where the power got spent. It was Loki. Yep. Thank you.
Yep, doing his spinner.
Did he get a double
Did he
walled?
get the-
No.
No, sadly.
I think I've only been on the receiving end of that once.
Who else has a double? Does Colossus have a double wild? Somebody has a double wild stagger. That's always hard to get off.
Luke Cage, I think it is. Or is it?
That's who. Yep, that's exactly.
And
who
it's
it
on
is.
his builder as well, which is rude.
It is rude, but I haven't seen it to go off yet. So.
I've never seen it. Yeah, I've never seen it. I haven't seen that many. I've probably only seen maybe 5 or 6 Luke Cage games, maybe 7. But I mean, still 0 in 7 games is not very good.
My brother's been running Defenders a lot, so I see it happen, but I've never seen the ability to go off. He gets 1 wild usually, not 2.
Only 2 hits then, sadly, so no damage going through on Dormammu. Dormammu has an injured side, right? Not one of these characters.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, cool. Bit of a high risk, high reward that Crabulous is running here because both, I mean, Hulkbuster technically has an injured side, but it sucks. And Hulk has no injured side, right? So
I will say, being in the Dormammu leadership is probably his most likely chance to turn back into Hulkbuster, getting that 10 power.
true, but
But you still got to live.
when it costs 11 power if Loki's alive,
Oh no!
Utility Cookie did that to me my very first game I played Hulkbuster. He put Loki on the flank and then brought him up and went, anyway, if I flip you, you can never flip back. I was like, oh, I have to kill Loki now.
Mean. That is so mean.
Yeah, you could literally never pay it. So definitely priority on getting rid of Loki then,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
because that's actually quite funny.
Yeah, that thing Hulkbuster.
I don't know if I would have punched. I don't know if I would have hit. I don't know if I would have made Dormammu the kill target here. So Hulkbuster with 0 power and Loki around means that he can't pay for his damage reduction. Both Hulkbuster and Hulk have terrible flip sides or no flip side, whereas Dormammu still has a decent, like he's still very good on that side.
I assume he's just going for Dormammu because he has the chance for quite a few double attacks there. If he went for Hulkbuster, he's given power, and if he went for Hulk, he would have to reposition.
True, but it also has the double effect, right? That if either Hulk or Hulkbuster starts the next turn on 6 power, they take another damage, right? So you can really feed these two. Loki getting KO'd there.
Oh, there he goes.
Hulkbuster doing 3 hits versus 2 blocks. He should gain.
Hulkbuster is stunned as well. I just noticed.
That's what it is. I was like, what is stopping him from gaining all
A
that
stunned
power?
Hulkbuster is a sad Hulkbuster.
Yep. Who did that? Probably Ant-Man, right?
Oh, most likely.
Yes. The beam attack has a stun, right? Poison and stun. And he is poisoned and stunned. There you go. Ant-Man beam coming in clutch.
Guaranteed as well, yeah.
Looks like Hulk, by the way, has the Kree power core.
It's a good place to hide it.
It's a very good place to hide it.
Especially as Hulk is looking pretty healthy right now. Still 12 to go.
Yeah. But bleeding and incinerated, so could change rapidly.
Very true.
How do you find the new Hulk?
I have never played him.
I've been on I've played him a couple times and like he's done very well. Like he feels like a 6 threat, but I've not been on the receiving end of him. And I've heard some people say that being on the receiving end of him can feel quite bad because he's just can be an unstoppable monster.
Oh, I believe it. I just worry if you get 20 damage on him, he's just gone. That's what worries me and kind of.
True. At least with all
Pulls
you've
it
got
back.
now gone, that takes a couple turns. Whereas before it could just happen in one round.
I don't know. I think I've seen one of your stream games where he got taken down one round by somebody. So.
Yeah, there you go. It's probably why I don't play Hulk.
Yep.
Yep, PTSD kicking in. Oh, we got left in the
Looks
round.
like Ant-Man is transforming off the reaction from Hulkbuster attacking him.
Yep.
So he gets those rerolls.
Yep, smart. Currently looking at getting blasted. Oh, 5.
Blocking 2 though.
2 blocks, so yeah, that's good. Takes 3. Still massive danger zones though.
But alive, which is important.
That's true. And Hulkbuster only gains 1, so at least you're not going to get pimp slapped with a
No throw either.
big spender. Yeah, exactly. If without that stun on that character, Ant-Man be dead right now. Because he'd be getting size 4 throwed.
Mm-hmm. Is it a range 2 throw on Hulkbuster?
Great question.
Yes, it is. Range 2 throw medium.
Yeah, so size 4 or less. I've been featuring Bitter Rivals as one of my restricted cards lately, and I gotta say, like, that's a good place for it. But it's still such an insanely good card.
I've liked Bitter Rivals when I've used it. It's done work because it's defensive and offensive
Exactly.
all in one.
And, you know, when you compound it with something like Demons Downtown, where you might have -2 defense dice on something, there's a world where you can really smash someone.
You just slot Honey Badger in there too, and just go for the whole shebang.
Honey Badger. Oh, I feel like there's some things that you can do around her where it could be quite nasty. I was trying to experiment with the new Doctor Strange
Ooh.
med pack. I'm assuming it's going to go on Dormammu, right? New Doctor Strange just teleporting enemy characters onto Honey Badger. Right? Because you're keeping Honey Badger like in your line, so she's pseudo kind of safe, and you teleport them onto her and then use Strange's attacks to blow it up.
That was Ghost Spider mid packing yourself.
Gotcha.
I was running Honey Badger and X-23 in my Brotherhood list last season, and I had a great time with those two.
Yeah, X-23 is an exceptionally good just solo piece. Big blocks.
That's a solid block right there.
Yeah, Dormammu laughing at still alive. She does get a 7 dice strike now.
Oh right, the follow up she gets this extra dice.
Yeah, which is I think it's actually got a good chance of surviving it. 2 power for him. What's that? I forget about that. And gains hex. So push away and gain hex. Oh, so good.
And that probably pushes her out of range of the second attack, right? That's why she takes range 2.
Yeah. And hex. Oh.
Even when Loki's gone, he can
still being a pain. Still being a massive pain. So Miles and Winter to go.
One of those two should be able to take out Dormammu, I would hope.
I would do Winter, and I would absolutely blast Dormammu.
Mm-hmm. Off the rapid fire, you should be getting 1 damage from each one at least.
Exactly. Especially
or
off
more than
that.
1 damage.
Especially off that. Oh, 5. And he gains power equal to damage stealth as well. It's just a beauty of that
only
rapid
2
fire.
health left though.
I just mean he gets 2 power now, so.
Yep. And now he can It doesn't even need to really move up, but he can. Oh, I guess he can move up.
He can
onto
teleport
one?
himself.
Why though?
Because now you can
He's
move miles, I
running-
guess. You can move miles to contest Hulkbuster.
Oh, true. Okay, okay, I got you. Yeah, because mine wasn't activated. And then you can just smack some dice and Hulk to. I probably should Hulk. You got the range 5. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Picking up on Winter Soldier's extra power. I'd hate for someone to miss out on that. Funny thing about Winter Soldier that some people don't know, you probably know this, but his teleport has no limit on it.
Oh yeah, you can pop up. I saw you use that to great effect against Farmer the other day.
Yeah. I was about to say putting Winter in Cabal is quite spicy. Massive
yeah.
Hulkbuster block here. Still going to slip some damage in though. Takes some 1 damage. No, 0 damage on Hulkbuster because he paid the power to take a reduction of 1.
Bucky is going off. The second
Man,
round shot
Bucky
5
is
again.
angry, and he still is only going to get 1 damage through with that.
My goodness.
Try to build power for Venom Blast. Yeah, I agree. I like that. I like that play, Darren. So what are we sitting on Miles? He needs 1 power. Hulk's got an incinerate. So there's a world where you could webline swing, give him a massive kick, and then just Venom Blast and pick it up.
I like that play a lot.
Yeah.
Yep, and there it is.
So you're gonna have to deal with this Hulk eventually. So you may as well try and put some damage into it and Nikki's objective at the same time. So he's just got to get 4 power out of this. It's the perfect world. 7 dice, 6 dice, isn't it?
No, plus 3, right?
Plus 2, isn't it?
No, 2 dice. Yeah. Okay, so it should be.
Before he moves on. It could get better, it could get worse. But
Didn't seem to get better.
well, if he rolls into the crit here, it'll be okay. Slips 1 in. Yeah.
It's quite a few skulls.
Slips 1 in. It sucks, but you gotta keep him honest.
Yep. Just kick him again for 4 dice.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. 2 hits, slip 2 through.
Yeah, at least he'll have the energy to do that next round, assuming he's alive.
Yeah, he does have an incinerate on him, so.
And
I'm not
Angry Hulk right next to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he gets out of that. Hulk, I think, could be my first
Well,
activation.
The good news is Hulk is only on 11 instead of 12, so at least he's got 1 less die coming at him.
That's true.
Hit him for exactly enough.
That is true. So 8-3 going into round 3, 4? Round 4. Hand out the incinerates. I think it's just Bucky.
Ghost Spider.
And Ghost Spider. Yep.
Dormammu gets to be immune to them, since he is a being of fire.
That's a good point. Somehow he just managed to pick up the whole token stack.
I've seen that happen before.
Yeah.
It was it was strange.
I normally do it with the ticks.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just lagged a little bit. That's my bad. Right. So I'm just gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll just zoom out so we can kind of see what's happening. But I suspect we're gonna see a Hulk activation first. Bucky luckily has his 3 power, so he'll be able to give Hulk a parting gift depending who he goes for first.
Well, if Bucky keeps rolling like he did before, he might be able to take Hulk back out.
So we're throwing So much violence. We're throwing miles across into Ghost Spider. Oh, and then we might be looking at some beams. I'm trying to think what he was doing, but I think that's what I'll be doing.
Couple damage going through.
Yep, sneak in a couple. This is a TTS League again thing? No, this is the this is my tournament series I'm running. So this is the 1 day tournament. So this is game number 2. We've got 2 more games to come up after this one. God, what's his beam do? It's been a long time. Beam 5 plus.
Lots of bad things.
Got 12 wounds on him now. So
Mm-hmm.
from the bleeds at the end of the last turn. I don't know. So
Yeah,
it's plus 3
don't-
dice.
Maybe he forgot the bleed and they added it on.
Yeah. Either way, it's 2 8 dice beams. I would probably rate that, to be honest.
I'd say that's a pretty decent attack, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, if you got no other options.
Oh, 6 on the opener into 2. I don't know who that is, so whether it's Gwen or
I would probably Gwen first, because then she doesn't get her little pull attack to
Correct.
pull him out or anything weird. In case you need to double tap him.
So Travis got a win, 13-5 against Accident. 3 hits. Miles, double block.
Miles might be okay off this. See, he's
Double
fine.
block. I would expect to see Hulk probably teleport himself, maybe. Does he even need to? You can do a 9 dice strike, that's all.
Yeah.
No, 10 dice strike.
Just at a 2? Yep, just at a 2.
Yeah,
So
so
I'll have to move.
I would teleport myself and do a 10 dice strike. Hyperviper, the big boy team rules. Yeah, this is a big boy team. I was going to get a drink, but it's getting a bit wild here.
Getting spicy.
I would rate a 10 dice attack to put 4 damage through against 2 defense.
Even with the rerolls, that's I don't think that's going to help him.
Yeah. Yep, teleport that way.
This Hulk's just place 2.
Yeah.
3 power place 2. Yep.
Yeah. Could you imagine if I kind of want to type in the don't forget Bucky, but I'm also, because I know Silas is kind of new to this, but I also don't want to interfere. But I'd love to see Bucky just give Hulk an absolute serving on the way out.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see. Just Bucky take Hulk out right there off that first attack. That's what I mean.
What I
could see
mean.
Bucky
Like,
put Nate through. He's got to roll those 5 hits twice again, which he seems to be good at it.
so currently, I think he's taking the 4. He's definitely taking the 4.
Oh yeah.
Double block, 7 on table, takes 4.
Well, let's see if he activates Bucky or not.
Bucky?
Or I guess got your back.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, he's sitting there, it's his activation now, so Bucky could realistically...
If you got your back into him and then shoot him off his turn. Oh, he's
Here we
doing
go.
it.
Here we
He's
go.
doing it. There we go.
Go on, Bucky. He put 15 dice down range last time, so let's see that happen again.
Oh, I want to see it. I want to see him kill Hulk and then kill Dormammu. All in one go. I want to see it.
That would be amazing. I mean, the one now has 12 health, so...
But, the thing is, he just needs to generate 4 power off Hulk, and then he can do his spender right into Dormammu.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
With 3 rolls for being range 1.
I mean, I'd probably rate him to do 4 power and 4 damage worth into Hulk. Well, maybe I rated it too soon. He did roll the hit, which is important.
That's very important. So at least he has the no damage, but he's got the rapid fire coming through. A little bit better, but not quite enough to get that 4 power right at the bat.
Gets 2 power out of it, sadly. Still good, though. I mean, he can just do it again now.
Yep, and get 2 more power and blast Dormammu.
Try again.
Hulk only has 6 left now, or 5 left.
Yeah, he doesn't have much. Do you know what he took down? I'm just thinking, I've been racking my brain as to where Hulk received the extra damage from to go to 12. Dormammu leadership.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, sitting there going, where did he get the extra damage from? And like, it was like, take one from Dormammu and gain an extra attack dice.
that's a great start.
Oh, we're slipping in a few extra here.
Quite a few extra.
3 more. Jeez, he's not paying for the reroll defense on Hulk. There it is. Reroll, including skulls.
Still 2.
It's alive.
But Bucky's on 4.
Bucky's
power
on
now.
4 now, so at least he can give Dormammu a spender.
Just needs to slip, what, a couple more? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nah.
Ooh.
3,
Ooh.
love it. Hulk currently sitting on 1 health. 1 health, which means there's no heals
All of
left.
the dice.
Yeah, there's no heals left on Crabulus's team, so Hulk will daze at start next turn. From Dormammu. So he needs to just dump. He needs to just dump power and reroll.
But he will get the objective.
True. Oh, trip block. Who cares?
Oh, there it is.
Rude.
Let's see that spender.
Do it.
Or did you just shoot Hulk again? I don't know.
No, he's just paid
Probably shoot
for.
Hulk again.
He's just paid for.
He's doing all right.
You shoot Hulk, but I think at this point he just needs to get as much damage out as possible.
Yep. And that's a pretty
Oh.
juicy attack from Dormammu.
Good block.
He gets his reroll. Maybe, or maybe not. Is he within 1? He might not be.
Oh, he's not. No. Is there a size limit push?
I don't believe so.
No. Wow, he can actually push Dormammu with that. Push size 5.
It's got that really strong metal arm.
Yeah. Range 1 reroll.
Then followed it up with the assault rifle attack.
Yep. Shoot him. 21-10 for Exalted. That's a good game as well.
I think he's considering the push X off the Power of Darkness right now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it won't. It sets him up to get punched by Hulkbuster.
Mm-hmm. And the Hex is always good.
Although he did just push him into reroll range. The Hex is the nasty bit here. Makes this 4v4.
Yep.
Oh, yep. 3.
3's still decent, but be nice to roll that other die in. 2 going through?
Yep. Oh, the Hex has just done work.
Definitely saving some damage.
1 block. So you slipping a couple through again, I think. Yeah. Oh, 2
Skull's
at the moment.
only on offense, right?
Only on offense. Yeah, only on offense. When a soldier pumping up to bulk power. So moving him back.
Oh, with tactical analysis.
Just trying to think. What did that?
Is that Ant-Man tactical analysis? Yep. Ant-Man tactical analysis.
Very nice. Love it. I probably would have walked him maybe onto the flaming portal at the back. You're already in range of a Hulkbuster, so you may as well put yourself, within range 1, get the rerolls, right?
Yeah, because Ant-Man can't really contest being flipped.
Exactly. He just wants to hold the open one, which, Hulkbuster might move. I don't think so. I think he'll just stand still and blow up or something.
I mean, if
Probably
Hulkbuster
Ant-Man.
shoots Bucky at all, it just pushes him right at the point anyway.
Yeah. The crazy part here is that, aside from Ant-Man, Silas is fully activated out.
Creepy quiet in here.
Yep. Still just chilling. We're doing the commentating from here.
Right on, still going.
Yeah, still going. Tuned into our game number 2 to Crabulous versus Silas. Hulkbuster coming in. 2 dice.
The Bucky looks like.
It's Bucky. Taking 2 currently.
Oh no, is this Ant-Man then?
2. I think it is Ant-Man
He's
actually.
got a reroll. Yeah.
He's still dead though.
Yep.
Hulkbuster gains
Hit and
1 power. Hit and run. Love it. Nice. Hit and run on a character that big is just rude.
Yeah, smack Bucky, shove him off the point.
Yeah, 100%. Deny as many VPs as possible.
And Dormammu can either finish the job or just walk over to the other point, either one.
Dormammu just does an obscene amount of damage. I think Dormammu might possibly do the most damage out of these big 3. Wow.
Which is saying something with the character he's bringing.
Exactly.
Ooh. Big roll there.
Can he sink it? Double block. 3 goes through.
Are you coming through?
That's that range 1 reroll coming in, baby.
Yep. I love that.
It's quite good. Like, it actually comes up more than you think, but you got to just have it consciously in your, like, you got to be conscious of it as the Winter Soldier player.
If you set up those hydro training, hydro tactics.
Yep.
Yep, just set that up just right.
Oh yeah, absolutely nasty.
Is he gonna do the push? Maybe just get him closer to Dormammu. Yeah.
I mean, you can still push him though, right?
I can stick him into the hot dog stand.
Yeah, exactly. Push him off the point. Sometimes you forget.
Yeah. I feel like Dormammu has a pretty decent odds of killing him.
Yeah, I don't see him getting out of this, considering that's what, 4 + 1. Got 1 crit in there.
Got the X. It's not gonna matter.
Takes 3.
That'll do it.
That should do it. Very punchy list, these big 3.
Oh yeah, I kind of want to run this now. This looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about running this myself at 20. It's quite. I mean, you could easily go 19 and sub probably Hulkbuster for Juggernaut as well.
Juggernaut, MODOK.
Yeah, I think probably Juggernaut. Juggernaut will be absolutely nasty there as well.
I mean, Juggernaut's good defensively, but he doesn't really have the offense generally. He's
You'd be surprised. 1 dice, 8 dice is a consistency in its own right.
No, true. I've had plenty of games with him, but he's sometimes he's just not there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he's also impossible to kill, so he's got that going for him either way.
Juggy doesn't hit that hard though. MODOK will be nuts. Yeah, I agree. I just feel like you need to be pretty mobile, considering you'll be playing at 20 threat. You just want that mobility that Jugs brings.
I mean, MODOK sitting on a back point though is.
Yeah, I mean it's solid. It's still one of the best characters in the game, and he does bring in the Bout of the Will of MODOK and a long throw and a bunch of other stuff as well.
Range 4 attack, right?
Yeah. Well,
so
it's amazing attack still. Done. So, power phase. While we do this, we're just going to grab a drink. BRB.
All right. Well, Silas think will get priority. As to what he's going to do with it, that's a great question. Finish off Hulk. I think that's the play. He's got to do here. He's going to finish off Hulk with Miles, grab the core. Then Dormammu will kill Miles, activating Bucky. Bucky kills Dormammu. Then it's just down to Hulkbuster and Bucky left. That's the dream here.
I'm back. I came in at the back end of that,
Welcome
and
back.
I want to see it. Well, thank God
That's-
Hulk didn't open up by taking a damage.
Yes, that would have been rough. But yeah, I think Hulk is probably going down. Whoever he's activating first. That's why I think you activate Miles first, take out Hulk, and hope that Crabulous targets Miles back.
Yep,
It's like a remain through something. I don't know.
absolutely. So Bucky on 10, Miles on 10 power. Or Bucky on 9, sorry. Who do you open with? You got to open with Bucky, right?
I guess, yeah, if you have with Bucky, you force the target on Miles, so then you still get to do his extra rapid fire attack.
This is
Nope,
also
looks like
Dude
we're
Legend.
going
Thank you for that,
on
mate.
Miles.
Appreciate the prime sub. I mean, Bucky's kind
We're
of...
doing the Venom Blast.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get him to drop it, right? I mean, but...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is just straight up 7 dice, so if you're going to get through Hulk, that's the best way of doing it.
Is that the Blind Obsession coming out?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Who's he obsessed with?
Sure.
Dormammu's obsessed with Miles.
With
Interesting.
Miles, yeah.
I would have thought he would be obsessed with Bucky.
I think that's the choice I'd have made too.
Yeah.
Bucky's the much more dangerous target.
Bucky
especially
is
since Miles
the threat.
targeting Hulk.
Oh, yeah, Hulk, you're dead.
There goes Hulk.
Yeah, he's
Gets
dead.
The core. Now, do you just run away with the core for points, or do you? I mean, I don't think a 4 dice attack is going to do much to anyone else.
The problem you have is you can
I
web
guess you do
swing.
have
You
another
can
Venom
web
Blast,
swing.
right?
Yeah, you can web swing and do a
Web
6
swing for
dice
6
kick
or
as well.
It's a size 3 throw, sadly. If only it was a bigger throw. That could be fun.
So this is the crazy part here, right? Hear me out.
Mhm.
Keep Miles in the mix because
Okay, yeah.
now Dormammu... Actually, keep Miles out of the mix. Absolutely get him out of there because Dormammu has a -2 defense dice now
Oh, and then Bucky to.
to Bucky. So, you know, what's he
You don't
on?
have to worry about
Two physical defense. There's a world where Dormammu dies right now. And you still got
Yeah,
Hulkbuster
because,
sitting there, but jeez.
It's only round 5, and without the core, Crabulous at best can get 2 points, so that can go into round 6 if he lives.
Yep.
And then you just have to take out Hulkbuster.
He desperately needs this Miles. This Miles has to live.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's going to live, to be honest. 2 defense dice versus 8. I don't think it's happening. But he desperately needs this to flop massively.
Well, I mean, even if he doesn't, assuming Bucky can take out Dormammu there, then you just have Hulkbuster who can get 3 points max, still 15.
Where's my judges? Darren, are you still hanging around? I want to know the ordering on when Blind Obsession is removed versus Bucky's counterattack.
Does Bucky say before or after?
I don't know.
After the effect is resolved. So I assume the effect would be resolved. Miles would be off the table at that point. And that should get rid of Blind Obsession, I imagine.
Yeah, that's what his ult is saying
what I
as well. I mean, trip block. But there's 3 skulls there, so...
Yeah, that's a lot of
7.
damage.
He's alive.
Live on 1. Has survived the second attack now.
Just one more attack.
Oh, and he's text too. That should be fine.
6 a.m. for me, Exalted. You'll have to forgive me, mate. Brain ain't working like it should. Just quietly, Darren. You're the slowest typer in the world. Look how many words Exalted just typed in to your yes. I just want you to think about that, Darren. Here we go. Here's the next punch. Should be +2 dice for blind obsession, assuming that we go into miles here.
Correct play. This one might be Bucky.
Ooh. I don't know if we need to go into Bucky.
If you don't kill Miles, Bucky doesn't counterattack you. And,
That's true.
And then
but-
Hulkbuster can clean out both of them.
That is true, but we are still leaving the blind obsession in play, though. Looking at 3 hits, 4 hits. I know, I'm just giving you crap, Darren. I'm only joking, mate. I still love you, mate. Ooh, double fail block. Do we have 5 hits there? 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Bucky goes to 4 of 6.
At least this way, Bucky's only shooting you three times.
Exactly.
Ish. No, he can push him into the hot dog stand possibly and shoot in and do double spenders.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like this.
Just
I like
rail,
this a lot.
just rail him.
And stay in reroll range the whole time.
Yeah,
All right.
and just like this will be absolute moral victory. Still don't think he wins, but just moral victory.
Yeah, Hulkbuster just kills both of them afterwards. But
Yeah.
it'll be really cool unless Bucky kills both of them. And that's what I would like
Just
to see.
picturing Dormammu just getting
Double spender.
minced by an assault rifle.
Yep, one spender kills Dormammu, the other spender kills Hulkbuster.
Well,
And then we're talking.
It might happen. Unless he blocks like that. How many physical defense does he have? 4.
Block and 4.
I think
Ooh.
that's
Yeah, doesn't he have blind obsession?
yeah. I think that's too many defense dice.
Because he should be just rolling 2 defense dice.
Oh wait, carry on.
Oh,
Hulkbuster.
it's Hulkbuster.
Oh man. Should have just absolutely pumped Dormammu off that.
Yeah, I definitely would hit Dormammu first just because that's what you want to hit. Then Hulkbuster later.
Yeah. I mean the push is nice.
Yeah, that gets him out of easy range of hitting Miles.
Yeah. Now we rapid fire him. Ooh, solid rapid fire.
That's a very good rapid fire. Is he still no hex on him? That's good. Very good rapid fire.
I don't recall seeing the Hulkbuster damage reduction. Not that he needs it at this point. Another 1. Needs to be
Bucky's
real
rolling great
careful.
with these defense rolls.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
It's a little better. Hulkbuster's still alive though.
Do you go for it? If you slip 2 in now, would you go for it? Personally, I'm scorching that character. I'm scorching Bucky into the ground there. I am trading him for as much as possible.
Oh yeah, I just slammed Dormammu with another spender and
Big patch up coming in.
oh, I guess this way Hulkbuster only kills one of them.
Yep. So
Something. Well, Bucky at best. Yeah,
love
so-
it. Like it. Like it. On board.
But then Dormammu is still around to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pay 2, teleport within 1. Like it. Get the point as well, so he's going to get 3 victory points. Currently, still a Hulkbuster to activate though.
Right now, yeah. Hulkbuster will.
Is spender online. It is.
It is.
It
You might want to
is.
run. Oh, is it a throw off that?
Yep.
Then no, it's an explode. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then you just
You can do
throw Miles into Winter Soldier plus the explosive Yeah, you got it all day.
That's what I would have done. I'd be doing a spender here and doing a meteor punch. 8 dice plus
Yep.
the throw plus the hopefully you get a wild and you kill both Winter Soldier and hopefully kill Miles.
All in one go. And this is probably a safer play, but I like that other play better.
Ooh, what's this?
He's just doing the builder into Winter Soldier. Who's blocking?
Oh, I just totally just mixed myself up. For some reason, I thought it was in Silas on the right. So what? Winter Soldier hit and run. Okay. Okay.
Just at least take the point, so it's going to be 2-2. Keep that score up.
But who takes that damage there? 2 blocks, 2 hits. No one.
Yep, no damage. 2 blocks, 2 hits.
Savage. I did not see that turn playing out in that manner. I would have chosen a lot more violence.
I wanted to see him so much more violence there.
I mean, but the upside here is that he still has priority, like Silas does. So there's a world where he can still do it, but it won't be anywhere near as cool.
And Hulkbuster is now once. Oh, Bucky has no power though.
Who do we prior with?
Bucky's got to go where he dies. He's got to just open up on.
Yeah. Plus, there's a hex.
On Dormammu.
There's a hex on Miles as well.
Oh yeah. Bucky's gonna open up on Dormammu. Do as much as he can there. If he gets real lucky, do something to Hulkbuster too, but probably just blast Dormammu and hope Miles lives.
Yep.
How much time have we got left?
We got enough, pretty sure.
13 minutes? Oh yeah, we're plenty fine. Oh, no, here goes Miles, escaping. Guess Miles tries to take down Hulkbuster, and then Dormammu only gets maybe 1 attack. Fair.
Well, he's still got his slide online, so Dormammu's definitely getting 2. Oh,
right.
We're getting the kick.
Too.
We're getting the kick. No power spent on Hulkbuster. Was there? Maybe it was. I think there was.
There was, yeah.
There was. Cool. It's nothing.
When do you not do that, right?
Can you kick him into anything? Not
Well,
really.
the kick size 3, though, right?
I think so. It's been a long time. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so Hulkbuster is, he's fine.
Okay, we're trying again. Venom Blast going into Hulkbuster, so I assume to see him dazed here, to be honest, unless he's really unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's going to daze him.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So dazed Hulkbuster. Now we should have survived Dormammu's activation, which this is where I'm skeptical, right?
Well, Dormammu can, teleport, double spender, and try to kill both of them?
Well, Dormammu just needs to... okay, here's the dilemma. Actually, there's no dilemma. Dormammu just wins this turn. He just needs to be alive.
Yeah, easily.
If he wants to make a game of it and make it interesting, he attacks.
Yep.
Actually, he kind of has to attack anyway, because Bucky will be able to move and shoot him at least once.
Yeah, and that's... I mean, Bucky can push 8 damage through off his 2 defense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
If
not
he's really
unlikely.
lucky. If he's really lucky, he can.
Yep. It is within the realm of possibility, and that would be a bad thing.
Yeah. So here's the issue, right? Does you just kill Bucky here, right? And then you just win the game.
Yeah, just you do your spender off Bucky, try to get that get the Rainbow, take out Miles 2, get 8 extra points.
Yep.
And then another, just build her off whatever's left alive.
Yeah, I agree, Darren. He does still win it, even if Dormammu's KO'd. It's round 6.
Can't finish Hulkbuster off yet.
Yeah. But we're doing it in style points, because that spender is 100% bouncing.
Oh, excellent. Hey, if he KOs them both, that's 8 extra points he's going to get.
That is true. Does he get to measure it, though? After it's resolved. Nope, it doesn't bounce.
Oh, really? Oh.
Like the old Modok Doomsday chair.
Must start everything too. Yep.
It looks like a terrible roll, but that's actually 5.
God, those skulls.
Into 1.
Oh wait, that was he did Miles first. That was stacking Miles. I thought that was Winter Soldier first.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Madman.
And then there's Winter Soldier too. All right, that's that'll do it. Pick them both up.
Done deal.
Winter Soldier grows to Dormammu's size to retaliate.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, he
Perfect.
didn't have the power, did he?
No, he didn't have the power.
Oh, that's sad. Oh,
Oh, well. Well, we'll jump out of here. We'll kill the stream here. We're going to take a little lunch break / dinner break / breakfast break, wherever you are. So about
Awesome, yeah.
half an hour. And then back into the next game. So the next game should be in... timer ends in 9 minutes. Half an hour lunch. So we'll say... has anybody actually... Is this the last game? Let me just check that.
oh yeah. How many?
Let's check.
Is it?
I think there is still...
4 or 2 hours looks like.
Yeah, so we will have to wait 10 minutes. So it'll be 40 minutes from now is when the next round will get drawn. So
Awesome.
40-minute
Well,
break.
Thanks, Silas and Crapulas for the game. Fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Cheers, boys. And yeah, stream. Talk to you in 40 minutes for round 3. Take it easy.